This just isn't right. Wow. Oh, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, SB19. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Herrera here. I hope that you are all doing well. Let's be really clear here, just because SB19 are not dancing, it does not mean that we're going to be given a break. You've seen this, haven't you? I'm right, aren't I? As much as I love the choreography for I Want You, and as much as I'm grateful that it's even there in the first place, taking into account what the song is like, this is going to be a really interesting performance, almost like a welcome break from the attack. I just know that all of that sensuality they're going to pour into their voices in this performance. I mean, they are the kings of sitting down and performing, and still giving us the same level of energy that you would get if they were doing that at their concert. I am super excited about this. What are they going to look like? What are they going to sound like? Look at this crowd. Let's go. Look at Ken. It's like he owns this whole place.
Wish 1075.
Said it's more than a physical attraction, it's a passion, baby. How I could die for you. Don't you ever doubt it? How about it, baby, if you're gonna allow it?
I am not gonna allow it.
Anytime you come running, I'm down. See it in every question. I want you. And ain't
Honestly, every single performance of theirs leaves me questioning whether they're even real people. Is this for real? I feel like somebody's playing a joke on me, playing a prank on me. They're for real? Are you sure? Because I'm not sure. I mean, Josh, with that introduction, it's a sneak peek at all of their voices in this beginning section, which I love. And then this. What do you want? And there is nothing like Ken to stop you in your tracks. Eyes closed. We will get on to him, but before that I want to talk about Justin. I'm always grateful for any performances like this where we're really allowed to hear his real voice. It almost sounds as though you're sat across from that table. That's how clearly I could hear all of his tone, and it was beautiful. And I said this before, it's like a pure type of sensuality that he's got. And I love his pronunciation. Where do I start? Let's go, Pabs. Ooh. Oh, Ken. I am so grateful that they recorded this when Pablo still had that hair. Like, it's a must, right? This song is incomplete without that hair. The subunit that is Pablo and Ken, like when? That must be the next one. When? Look at Ken, like, slouched back into his chair. Couple of buttons extra undone. Look at Josh. Is Justin unwell here? I don't think I am ready for Pablo to go into my most favourite bit right here, but Justin looks tired. He kind of looks a little puffy on the face as well, and I noticed him slipping into a falsetto where I think on the original track he doesn't do that. Was this the beginning of him starting to feel a little unwell right at the beginning of this like world tour? Josh really getting into that performance, kind of like touchy-feely of himself. Ken is in his own world. Now I haven't seen the whites of his eyes. And still, there is nothing to say about him that I've not said every single day since the first day that I discovered him. He is just my dream. Now, can we take it back 10 seconds so we can have a little bit of a run in, a bit of a breather into Pablo's bit? This just isn't right. Wow. Oh, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, SB19. Was that not heavenly? They're really taking their time. Oh my good God, Stel. What did you just deliver to us? So the thing is, they're really allowed to get chewy in this and take their time with this because they're sat down. They're not having to do the choreography. It's a totally different vibe and a feel and an energy that they've built up on this bus. And I'm loving it. We needed to hear it like this, didn't we? It was so necessary. And what also was necessary was for me to hear Stel do all of those ad-libby bits, because when he does that, when he's dancing, yes, it's great, but you can hear it in all of its clarity, in all of its glory right here, and you really begin to understand why this man is the voice of a generation, the voice that is going to go on to take over the world. I really, really sincerely hope.
So every single time I come through, get it. I'm addicted to the way that you touch me. I want you. I wanna fall on my knees, beg for your body on me. 'Cause I want you. You know how I like it. I want you. You're just how I like it.
I am just so happy for Stel. Oh wow, look at these faces. Cannot get enough of that. Do you know what? I'm going to be watching that a lot. I may even be watching that a little bit more than the music video, because that ending part, I mean, I know they're supposed to be doing choreography, but it's nice to kind of just jam with them. You honestly feel like you're sat on the other end of that table. This is just such a fantastic concept and an idea, and I'm just so glad that it took off and it did well and that it's still going. I hope that the Wish Bus continues for many, many years to come. Everything about this was just absolute heaven. This is SB19. Imagine being introduced to them during this era, this comeback, and having this song. You have Gento, and then you have this song, and you're like, what am I even dealing with? They are just chameleons. They are absolute beasts. And this is actually just one side of them. I know it's the core side of them, vocally, live performance-wise, but actually, when you get them up on that stage, they can perform this song. Perform the hell out of it. I mean, this was an absolute treat. I do hope that they have performed other songs on the Wish Bus as well. They really should have just sat down and sung through the entirety of this album, because every single song deserves to have good quality live performances like this. I just cannot get over Stell. Again, another day of not being able to get over how dreamy, how perfect, how unbelievably talented Stell is. You know, in this moment right here, towards the very end, when he's doing all of these ad-libs, it really takes me back to that. Was their very first appearance on here for Tilaluha? Hunched shoulders, barely even looking up, almost on an angle. He hit every note. He sung that song to perfection. But that lack of confidence, if you compare that performance to this performance, the talent is the same. The same. But look at how far they've come in terms of being comfortable with themselves. I think if you'd given them this song 5 years ago, I don't really know if they'd have been able to pull it off. They are so comfortable in their own skin, and getting more and more so as the days go by. I'm blessed. I am blessed to be on this SB19 journey. What did you think about this performance? Did you survive? Are you still here? Are you still watching my video? I love it. I did have a thought though. Imagine them wearing, I watched the album photo shoot yesterday. Imagine them wearing the black outfits and sat on this bus. Thank you so much for watching this with me. I hope that you had fun. And until I see you next time, take care. Stay safe. Bye.